Great evening, all. Great evening.
Hello, how are you?
Great evening! I feel like grandma. Grandma. All I need is some hot chocolate with a touch of Bailey's in it.
More than a touch.
Well, welcome to our girls' night in on a cold winter night. I mean, OMG, it's a pajama party. I just love pajama parties. I used to have them when I was a little girl. And ah, I just love them, love them, love them. So here
I
we
was
go.
Haitian. We couldn't have any.
Yeah.
My parents didn't let me go nowhere. Wasn't having no
It wasn't
sleepover.
just a Haitian
Well,
thing. It wasn't just a Haitian thing.
it was a Caribbean thing.
The Caribbean thing. Okay, yeah, because I know
It's a
Haitian. My mother
Caribbean.
was like,
Mm-mm,
sleep where? You
mm-mm. It's
sleep
a
here.
Caribbean thing, and I'm not Caribbean, so you know I had the pajama parties. But there was two, three of us up all night long, sneaking downstairs, doing all kinds of foolishness. We like to get the chocolate and wait till the first person will go to sleep. And get the chocolate, the non-chocolate, and the hot sauce, and we'd put it on the person and put it under. So while they had their mouth open, we would do horrible things, like fun, cute little things. Those were the things that we did. I remember those kind of things. Hey, Iris. And welcome, welcome, welcome. So, pajama, some of the other fun little things that we used to do for the pajama party. Well, we would, if the parents went to sleep and we would sneak the phones. Now, remember, we had the old phones. So either they were on the wall or we'd get the one that we had to pull with the
With
wire,
the super
that
long
went like
cord.
this with the long cords,
With
right?
the 100-yard cord.
Yes, yes. And then we would do prank phone calls. So we'd be like, okay, who we gonna call now? And then we call, hi, how are you? With these crazy voices. Pizza, do you want delivery pizza? Like we would do stupid, crazy stuff. There was no Star 69.
Right.
That not in our generation. In their generation, there was Star 69 and all that other stuff. But not in our Star generation. There was no Star nothing. You were lucky if you got area code. There was only one area code to each. Um, Manhattan had
Borough.
212. Everything else was
No, no,
718.
no. Back then, everybody had 212.
And then it started going
Oh,
to
that's before
718
me.
to
Branching
the
out.
boroughs.
That
Yes,
That's
mm,
before us,
yes.
T. We don't know about that.
Yes, they don't know nothing about right, right.
right.
212, 212. There was a Seinfeld where the crazy one, what's his name? The crazy one with the crazy hair. Not that I'm a big
Kramer,
Seinfeld fan. What was his name?
Kramer.
Kramer. Kramer was
Kramer.
getting very serious with this woman. And they were all shocked, like, because he was a little off, and he ended up breaking up with her. And they were like, "Well, but why?" He said, "The ceiling of the deal of me having to break up with her because sh- how can you live in Manhattan and you don't have a 212 number?" So that was when they started in Manhattan, giving 647 and 347. So he was like, her phone number turned to 347. He's like, "I gotta break up with her. She's no longer 212." And I think that's the only one out of maybe the many episodes that I saw that I was cracking up. And I was like, because I remember that big change when it was like, whoa, 347, 646. Oh my goodness. And then if you want to go to the Jersey side, everything was 201. And then it started switching off to 908. And then we was like, oh, that's down there somewhere.
732.
Yes. And then 973. What was that?
Right.
And it's 732. Yeah, 732. That was way, way down. So, yeah, the
That's where the Haitians
expansion.
live. That's why I know.
Oh, it's
My uncles live in
And then
732.
another one, because for me living up in North Jersey, I was on the cusp of 212 and 914. Everybody upstate had 914 around the
yeah.
Then they started getting 845.
845.
So, yeah, bringing back. And then you got Long Island, right? 516. Right? Then it started breaking. What's some of the
The
other
631.
6 3? Yes, yes,
631.
631s. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, and now it really doesn't matter. You just dial. It doesn't matter. You could be anywhere in the country. But I brought that all up because back then, on the while people are coming on, We're talking about the silly things that we did at a pajama party back in the day. Because there was, oh, and then we would go downstairs. And I didn't have Atari, I had Intelligence. And we would play videos. So we'd play the videos. Boom,
Don't
boom,
make
boom,
my
boom, boom.
don't
Go.
don't let my son come ask you anything that Director Michelle. You said
Yeah.
intelligence.
Hmm.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. And the spider one, we had the spider come in, and everybody, it was Atari, and that those were the two big hot ones. And we just, we would play that for a minute, then we get bored. Then we'd wait till late, till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we'd check HBO. You know what we're talking about? After 2 o'clock. There'd be some strange stuff going on. So we'd be like, okay, we're going to watch. Because there was only a few of us that had cable. Remember back in the day, cable was a big deal. So there was only HBO. That was it.
Mhm.
So, yeah, pajama parties were fun. That's also, and that's where you have girl time. Girl time, girl time, girl time. We'd stay up all night, all night, all night, talking foolery. And then as you started to get older, the girl time started to change, right? Hey, everybody, on, right? So we're waiting for everybody to log on in their pajamas, and we're having pajama night. So then, as we started getting into our teens, the crew started to change. So some of the people that used to come over started to change. So then the influence was we would wait till a certain time and go downstairs and slide the door open, and the boys would be at the back door. And we'd be like, we wouldn't let them in, but we'd be like, So it started to change as we got older. So pajama party, and then the talk used to be different, right? We started talking about the hair, the nails, the menstrual, the boys, and then the boys, and then more boys, and then boys, and then dating, and then boys. And then boys, and then more boys. So, and then instead of crank calling people, we'd be like, girl, did you meet any boys? Okay. So let's call the boys. So, yes, and I was like, ooh, yes, and we ooh, and you'd be calling them up, and you'd be like, "Hi, Mrs. Clarence, is Jonathan there?" You have to make sure it's a certain time because Mrs. Clarence would be like, "Don't be calling my house after 10 o'clock." So the pajama party. So are you ladies ready to just really go back? I mean, I took some of you guys back, some of you guys back. And yeah, as an adult, it's even funner because as an adult, your pajama party can add a little bit of wine. You can invite adults over. You don't have to worry about, hiding stuff. Hey, Tarika, all the way in Nevada, you could have a pajama party with your girls and be like, let's get on that jet. We got how much time to go to Vegas for 3 days and do a pajama party? We don't want to know how that turns out. But you could have that. And I just said that because Tarika's coming live from Vegas, Erie, Nevada. So,
Hey.
yeah, you can have a pajama party with your girls, or you could say to your girls and be like, ladies, I remember we did this. Let's rent a nice hotel in Manhattan where it oversees, 42nd Street, and you and your girls will get together and do a Broadway play and do stuff like that. Or go out to the Hamptons and do stuff like that, of course, the one with the nicest car, that's the car you would drive out so you could feel like you're part of the Hamptons crew. And just have fun, right? I mean, these are the fun things that um, as an adult we can do because it never a girl's night out and a pajama party never ever gets old.
We can
In
drink and
fact,
drink it. We
yes,
can
it
have all the
never
great
gets
stuff.
old. And in fact, good night, Doreen. And I'm glad Director Doreen came on just in time too. We used to have a pajama party in seminar every year where you had to wear your red pajamas, and this is how it would go down. Talking about the cultures. So this is the main ingredients of our Mary Kay pajama party. The Mary Kay pajama party in Dallas, Texas would be in our Nationals room, and you had to earn it to get into it. Okay, let's be clear. And the food would come in, and the pajama food would come in, and the music would come on, and this is how it went down. It was a cultural battle. So all the Americans would be on one team, all the Jamaicans would be on another team. There'd be like two Haitians on one team, and then they'd be like, okay, put the Haitians and no, it wouldn't be two Haitians. They wouldn't put the two Haitians and the Africans and everybody in one
No, no, no. It would okay. They would put the
because it was
small
always Jamaicans
islanders
and Trinidad.
together. No, they would put the small islanders together. That means there's only like a couple of the islands, so they would
Hmm.
all mix in one group.
Which included Haiti, right?
Yeah.
Because
No,
it was
Haiti's
like
a big island. We big.
it
We
is.
big.
It is, but
Well,
in
there's
our,
so many.
no, we know that you're the first. We know. We get it. We get it. Look at Mahadia. Okay, we get it. We get it. But what would happen was there'd be like seminar two Haitians. So they and two Africans. So they would get kind of put, and the Africans would be looking over like, I'm not Caribbean. Like, no, no, ma, don't put me down with that. So it would be, that's when it started getting really interesting. So we'd put all the Africans, no matter whether you were Nigerian, Ivory Coast, because that was Judith, and all the Africans would just be together. But here's the fun part. We would play all the music to each culture, and we all had to dance to it. So if it was like hip hop, the Caribbeans would have to dance to hip hop and try to figure it out. The Trinis would have to dance to reggae. The Jamaicans would have to, the soca. It was just hysterical, and it was always so funny because it wasn't now unit to unit to unit. It was culture. So I would gather up every year to be like, okay, where were you born? That way of you were born here in the USA, you or the US. I used to start rallying them up before we got on the plane, like, don't let me down. I used to try to, Bev, weren't you born? No, you were born in America. She's like, no, yes, you were. Look at you. You don't have that one accent. I used to try to rap. No, no. And then they used to look at Tamika and Beverly Brown and then would be like, you're from where? They would always be shocked because they always thought she was American. So then she hit me over in their team and the Jamaican team, and they were like, huh? Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
It was.
Right? And then when the dance steps went on, it got really, really, really. I hope so. I think somebody videoed. I'm going to try to find a video of that because that was hysterical. Do you remember when Beverly almost hurt herself? Because she always wanted to win. And all the Trinnies, oh my God. And she was look, doing the stretching, like, come on, Jamaicans, we got to wind down and come back. I mean, very competitive. You could see the competition go down. So it was always so much fun. Right, Dory? And Dory would be looking over nice, calm and cool and classy. Dory was like, I don't do none of that. And Beverly said, no, you're going to whine. You're going to whine. You're going to whine tonight. But it was always so much fun. So I see we have some people on here. Rose Marie, I don't know if you've ever been at the pajama party because I know you were definitely not on my team, but I was probably trying to recruit you.
Yes, she was because she was on the Jamaican team.
I know what team she belongs to, but I'm sure I was trying to. I was what? Everyone. So yes. So tonight we're going to talk about the products that feel so good at night, and I'm just going to really talk about my microdermabrasion really, really quick because this don't get as much play as it did when it first came out, and this is an instant gratification. You like the satin hands and the satin lips. You do that and boom, you feel the results like that. Quick, fast, in a hurry. So the microdermabrasion, I'm going to read it right from the box. It's a flawless, smooth skin set. It has high definition power duo, dramatically improves skin's texture, and skin looks instantly younger. Instantly, guys. Instant gratification. It significantly shrinks the pores, or at least the look of the pores, and immediately smooths the look of fine lines. Who cannot get excited about that? Our Time-Wise Microdermabrasion Plus set contains Time-Wise Microdermabrasion Refine with the same key exfoliating ingredients that many dermatologists use, and paired with the Time-Wise Pore Minimizer to help reduce the appearance of pores and provide a close, close of confident complexion. So let me tell you one key ingredients that I love to always brag about. We have the exact, like I said, aluminum oxide crystals. It feels like sand, but that sucker takes off the dead skin cells like you would never believe up under here, all the grit and everything grind. Yes, one application of this and at night, and you can't stop touching your face because it feels like baby soft. I am telling you, instant gratification in a box, in a box, in a box. It is amazing, and I think this set is only still only what, $55.
Yep.
Yep.
$55. Oh my gosh. So the microdermabrasion, but please be aware and please be careful because if you have sensitive skin, extra sensitive skin, or if you have acne prone skin, please let your beauty consultant know before you want to use, try, or purchase this because this is not a game. It does exactly what it says, but the aluminum oxide crystals really break up that top layer of skin. And if you have acne and bad acne, you can cause serious problems. And if you have extra sensitive skin, you can have a sensitive reaction. So this product is instant gratification. Love it for $55. If you go to a dermatologist or to a spa, you would pay starting for one session. I'm gonna low bar it, $50 for one session. And you have this in a box. So get excited.
Microdermabrasion? No. It's $90 for a session. Well,
I'm low
my
bar. I'm
facial.
just low barring it. I know.
My facial.
I'm low barring. Like if you were out in the middle of North Dakota, it might be a little bit cheaper. But in New York, yeah, you right. But I'm just low barring it. 50. Just think twice. Usually you'd have to go twice a week to even get the sessions if you go to a dermatologist or an
Mhm.
esthetician. So yeah, you'd see Mahadi and went, 90. No, no, my director is 99. She's right. I'm low bar. I'm just low bar.
Mhm. My director, how
No.
many times a week do you use the microderm?
Well, that's a great question. You can use it every night. I'm only playing. Don't use this every night. Do not do
No.
that. Do not this. But you will get addicted to it and fall in love with it and be like, can I use it? Can I use it? Can I use it again? Normally, you should only use this twice a week and do not use it back to back. Because again, the aluminum oxide crystals are the actual aluminum oxide crystals that professionals use to take off that top layer of skin. So thanks. That's a great question. And I am so excited. If we have any guests tonight that are watching, this is going to be so much fun because we are in our pajamas for you. And I'm going to turn it over because we're going to talk about the nighttime products that just make you want to go, oh. And if you had your girls over, you'd be holding it like this with the drink in one hand and your products in the other hand, just going, I'm going to look so much younger come tomorrow. I'm going to look so much younger come tomorrow. So I'm going to turn it over to you over here, T.
Yes. Well, great evening, everybody. So I'm going to talk about one of my favorite products, which is the Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. Now, this is a unisex product. That's one of the reasons why I love it because you and your honey, you and your girls, you and whomever can use
You
this
and your
product. Say it again. You hear something?
My son, teenagers. My son loves it.
Yes. I mean, it's great for the teenagers. It's great for everyone, which is what I like about it. So it has the triple action charcoal mask, and it's like a magnet that takes away all of those deep seated germs that we have in our pores. So we want to make sure that we take care of that. So you have your daily cleansing regimen. We want to make sure that a couple times a week you mask, right? And it's not hard to do at all. Now this is our old liquid mask brush, but it's still one of my favorites, so I love to use it on it when I'm using this mask. But one of the things I also like to do with it is when I'm applying it, Using this camera is not the best, right? But when I'm applying it, it's always in a downward motion, right? And you want to make sure that you avoid the eye area. So if you know, or if you don't know, charcoal is very good for your skin. Like I said, it's pulling away all of those deep seated germs and dirt and grime that we have in our pores. You want to make sure that you get those, pull all of those impurities out, right? So, one of the other benefits of having the charcoal mask is that it gives your skin a brighter feel that you want. It's very soothing to the skin and it helps to give you that beautiful look that you want over the years. Sorry, I'm focused on doing this so that I don't look crazy on here. but that is one of the main ingredients of the mask is the charcoal because the activated charcoal helps to pull out those impurities, and that's what we definitely want to do. So again, you always want to be careful of the eye area, and you just go on lightly. Now it's buildable just like any of our other mat or not other masks, but like our foundation. You know how our foundation is buildable. You can put on as much as you want or as light as you want it. Now what happens is when you apply the charcoal mask, you're going to keep it on for about 20 minutes. And where you have that oiliness, like most of the impurities, is going to turn white. So that's where you want to target. If it's the first time you're using it, you know that that's where you have majority of the oil, like excess oils or excess impurities that are coming out. So you'll watch it as we go on with tonight's show or tonight's live. I'm actually just going to put a little bit more on. Again, you want to be careful of the eye area. And then I'm going to come back a little later on and tell you one of my other products that I love. These are something that I do twice a week. And the thing about Mary Kay, as I always talk about, one of the things I love is that we have choices. So if you don't like the charcoal mask, yes, if you don't like the charcoal mask, you have other masks that you can try. But the best thing about this is, you know how other companies have these masks and they're pulling the skin, they're aggravating the skin, they're irritating the skin. This does not happen with that at all. All I need to do is just rinse this off and it's done. Right? So there's no tugging, there's no pulling, there's no irritation to the skin. I like to lose mine up. So
T, how much is that charcoal mask? $100 and something?
No, ma'am. So the charcoal mask is only $24. So
Shut
very
your
affordable.
mouth.
Very, very affordable.
Let me have a drink of water to that. Oh my goodness. $24.
$24. And then, like I said, guys, you want to watch for where those white areas are, and you'll see where the majority of those impurities are on my face. So I'm going to throw it over to to MJ, and she will talk about her night regimen.
Can I ask a question? Can I do a giveaway? Can I? Yes. So I want to see if the audience is paying attention to what we're saying in between. We got to have giveaways in between. Got to see if everybody's paying attention. So what was one of the main things that the charcoal mask does? You can type it down there in the comments. Please type it. That charcoal mask. What is that one main thing?
Can I say it?
No, you can't say it.
I want to say it.
And guest, I know you know. I'm trying to see who the guests are. I'm looking. We want to give you. Hey, you might just get a charcoal mask tonight. So type it in there. Guest, this is for you. And we're gonna move right along to MJ. Go right ahead, MJ.
I'm going to talk to you guys about one of my favorite products. First of all, get into the skin. You see it's cleansed. Do you see this, guys? get into it. I love my products. But what I'm going to talk to you about was one of my favorite, and that is the Time Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. I This is amazing. So the activation product in this is glycolic acid, and it's very um gentle, whereas you can use it at least 2 to 3 times a week, right? So it's not going to cause you any irritation like some of the harsher acids chemical peels, because this is an actual chemical peel. And what this is going to end up doing for your skin is going to leave your skin brighter. Your skin texture is going to improve significantly. The fine lines and wrinkles, of course. Your skin tone is going to look more even. See, and it's just going to give you a nicer feel to your skin. Okay, and this is so unlike the microdermabrasion where it's an instant gratifier, you're going to see improvements in your skin within 2 weeks. So if you use this, let's say twice a week this week, twice a week next week, you will definitely see the improvements in your skin. And how you apply it, I like to use my little silicone MK applicator, and you just put a couple of pumps on, right? And then you just go in and you put on a thin layer. And you do this at night because you do not want to apply a chemical peel and then go out and play in the sun. Okay, that's not gonna okay. And then with this product also, you're gonna feel a little tingling. So don't y'all know how I feel when people tell me, "Oh, it was burning." It's not burning you. It's a little tingle because it does have glycolic acid, which is it's peeling away the first layer of your skin, right? So you want to put it on. Where's my mirror? Because I'm this thing is hold on. Right? You want to put your, and again, like T used the brush. This is our silicone tip applicator, and it's good for all of the masks. So you could apply your charcoal mask with this too. I like to use this sometimes when I want to feel like I'm really giving myself a facial, like I'm at the spa.
Mhm.
And when I'm in a rush and I'm doing it, I just use my hands. Again, like you'll feel a little tingle because I'm putting it on and I
Mhm.
feel a little tingle, and that's
Mhm.
fine. You're supposed to feel that. And you,
Mhm.
like Tamika, everything you're avoiding your eyes. Okay, you're avoiding your eyes. And I like to make sure I get a nice thin layer on. You don't need too much of this product. Like a little goes a long way for this. But you want to make sure you get everything because you want to get an even peel, right? So you want to make sure it's all over. And you leave it on for 10 minutes, and you just rinse it off.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just, you know, just put it on. And like I told you guys, this is a phenomenal product. And what's wonderful, this is an actual repair line, but you can intermatch everything. So you could custom for your customers. Like they don't have to be on repair to use it. You could be using TimeWise 3D, you could be using botanicals because it's just that extra supplement for your skincare routine, the
Mhm.
added supplement to give you the little that you need. Because sometimes just cleaning your face isn't enough. You want to exfoliate, you want to peel away, you want to have a light chemical peel to peel away the dead skin cells, and just to let the new plumper, fuller cells radiate through. So you just want to give your skin a little extra help in getting them removed. So you put this on, and what I usually do, I put it on and I'll go watch TV. I'll set the timer So I'm looking now, it's 8:30. So at 8:40, I would just get a warm wash rag and just remove it. And then I would continue with like my daily, my regimen, which is I'd apply I would either apply the serum and then my night cream, and then just go to bed. So I'm just gonna wait and take this off in another 10 minutes. So back to you, T.
Okay. So, um, question for the guests who are watching, who are watching. Are you ready for a giveaway? Where are the guests? Where are the guests? Where
Give
are the
away, give away,
guests?
give away now.
Where
Give
are
it,
you? Where are
give
you? Where are
it away now.
you? Okay, so here it is. That product that Mahadia has on right now for the night. What is one of the main ingredients that she spoke about that makes it do what it does? And this is for the guests and the guest only.
I
And
love.
how much is that product?
Oh, how much is this? I believe this is 65.
And I believe you are right.
Yes. And understand that $65 is just, and I know you guys are like, Mahadi, you think everything is like so cheap. No, it's because when you actually go to the spot and you get a chemical peel is $175, right? And what they do, and it's usually harsher. So they're giving you like a harsher acid peel to peel away that layer of your skin, and then you're unable to do anything for weeks at a time because you're still peeling, you're going through a process. What this does is that it gives you a more softer acid, so to say, so it isn't so hard. It's a gentle, not soft, a more gentle acid, so glycolic acid, which is found in food, lemons. It's an acid. It's a fruit acid, right? So what this is doing, instead of giving you that harsh chemical peel where you'll be peeling and you have to like not be able to go out in the sun, you can just do this at night and you'll be okay to go out in the sun. But you know our moisturizer has SPF in it, so you'll be safe that way, right? See, look, somebody said they paid 245 for a chemical peel. I'm telling you. And what this is doing is it's actually going to give you those steps, but gradually, right? So, like I said, you can use it. It's gentle enough that you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. So the process that you would have gotten where they're giving you that harsh acid to give you that benefit, and you're actually suffering through that. Because if you had a chemical, you know you're suffering. Because when you peeling it, you looking like Mr. Snake, right? So this is like a gradual peel, and you don't even see the peel; you just see the radiance. Okay, so this is amazing, and you do this at night. So it avoids all of that. You don't not have to go in the sun and all of that other extra stuff. So this is
Okay. Okay, so I have a question. It's not from the guest, it's from one of the consultants, beauty consultants. And do you have, I think she's trying to say, do you have proof? Proof
proof
of
of, of what?
I'm
Do
not
you have?
sure.
Marie, Rosemary, can you clarify what your question is? I want to make sure we answer it
Yeah.
correctly.
And I guess a guest is not on to know what that it's a glycolic acid.
Yeah.
That's the one ingredient that, yeah. Rosemary, if you, we just want to make sure we answer your question. And as you're typing that in, I am going to move on over to Beverly.
Hey guys, I'm about to look at Freddy Krueger. All right, I am talking to you about the Time Rise Repair Biocellulose Mask. Okay, I already took it out the package. It comes like this, and you have to strip off the inner layer, right? Apply it to your skin. I don't think they got the mouth right. Okay, guys, but there's another layer on top of that, which you're supposed to pull off. I should have separated it. There we go. Okay.
I love that product.
Mm-hmm.
This is like if you have like a reunion, like a 20-year reunion, and you want a little instant facelift. That's your go-to right there. It
This
just
is your
lifts up
go-to,
everything.
and
Fix
it
up,
gives you
fix up.
an. All right, guys.
Hey, where's
This
your packet? Because you have extra in your packet. Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
know it's sitting on my leg. I
Okay,
have to
okay.
put it down, guys. The one thing that I absolutely love about this, it is plant based. Okay,
Mm.
and what I mean plant based, it's derived from coconut water.
Oh my
Can you
gosh.
imagine all the moisture? You know when you are. I'm putting away my mirror. You know when you are thirsty, they would always recommend coconut water to help replenish the nutrients in your body. Imagine the nutrients that are being replenished in your skin. It lifts, it firms. So that's why you guys don't know how old I am. Because I use, according to Mahadi, I'm a product of my product. Okay?
Yes. Amen. That's the
You know,
mantra.
it fights the advance. You see what I'm doing, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what that means, right? I'm
Yep.
All
moisturizing,
in ya.
I'm lifting, and I'm also rubbing the excess into my hands. So you
Mm.
know how you guys are running out all day and you're
Oh
washing your hands,
yes.
you come back in, you give your face a treat.
And you're getting your neck. I see you got down in your neck.
Oh
Uh-huh.
And your
yes.
neck
Don't forget
and
that.
and your decollage. Look, and
Yeah.
usually,
What is
guys,
it?
I mean,
What is it called?
your
Rev? Decollage?
your decollage.
I love this area.
Usually, guys, when I'm doing this, I do not have on a shirt, but I don't think y'all want to see all that. So I'm trying to be,
Professional.
proper,
PG.
proper,
Proper.
Mhm.
proper. And you leave this on for 20 minutes. And the
Nice.
best part of it, guys, it comes in a 4 pack. So you have four of these
Mm.
that you use twice a week, give you the extra boost of moisture into your skin. And again, you leave it on for 20. This it keeps sliding down to my lips. I
Mhm.
guess it knows my lip ain't had nothing because I ran out today and I didn't walk with any lip gloss, any lip balm, nothing. So my lips was like, okay, I'm done with you.
I need the moisture. I need the moisture. Give it to me.
Exactly. So it keeps pulling
Well,
down
it's like
the.
osmosis. It's just
Mhm.
Uh
literally
huh.
to like
So
saturate
you
where.
know, and you leave this
Okay.
on for 20, 30 minutes.
Awesome. 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 So I'm getting a lot of this, and I want you guys panel to talk about it because we need to talk about it. So these night treatments, these spa treatments, OMG. So going back to MJ, um, if we were to get that glycolic peel, I mean, and I you every salon, every dermatologist has their own price, but we're gonna go New York City price. We're gonna go New York City price. We're gonna go high, okay? While some others may go low, we're going high, okay? So let's go with the glycolic peel. How much approximately going from
Upwards
now?
of $350 for one session.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
then the thing is with peels, like I told you, because of depending on the type of acid, the chemical that's being used, they're done in sessions. So that
Yes.
would just be for your first session. Then you would need a second session if you wanted like a deeper peel or what have you. So yeah, upwards of 350 for peels, for chemical peels.
Mm-hmm. Because
Versus
it's all,
And
65.
and
it's like
rosemary
cosmetic.
was
It's like cosmetic surgery here, guys. It's like cosmetic,
it
because
is.
you're going to the doctor. Yeah, yeah.
It is. And Rosemary actually said, I think that's what she was saying, that the dermatologist charged for 245 for a peel, if I'm correct, because she
I
said the
think it
price
was
Iris
Iris said
said, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Iris said 245 is what she paid for, and
245,
then
and then
to Rose, and then
the
Rosemary
peel,
said was
at the
trying to ask
dermatologist.
approximately how much. She was trying to get a feel of the prices.
See?
So,
See what Rod said? Rod said yes, and then you look like a lobster for a week or two. It's true because that's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you guys. They use a harsh acid, so you're burning, you're going out, you cannot go out in the sun, because if you do, it's going to cause more damage to your skin, because remember, they just removed the dermis of your skin,
hmm
Mhm.
right? So that upper layer, they removed it so that the new skin can now grow. So
hmm
with this product, what we're doing is we're doing the same exact thing, but more gently and more softly. So you're seeing the results, the same, you're getting the same exact results, but not the beauty of pain. Like my mother said, you have
Mhm.
to take the pain for beauty. So you're not
Mhm.
getting the pain in that process with us. And your pockets are not being hit as hard either.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes.
So all
And
these spa treatments at home, and they're
Ooh,
and
ooh,
they
ooh, my
yes.
10
don't
minutes are up. Hold on, let me take my give me a second.
have.
So I
I'm gonna
believe
go take.
she went off to take off hers because that thing starts tingling if you have it
Mhm.
on for too long. And the funny part about I know about all these products because my mom used to go get glycolic peels done all the time. And I used to be like, Ma, she's like, well, Mary Kay doesn't do it, so I can't help you. I can't support you. So I used to be like,
Mhm.
oh, yeah, that's true. We don't have a glycolic peel. But my mother used to go and get that done years ago. And because she had freckles, like freckles, so she whatever. So yeah, so I know about the glycolic peel, and I remember her coming home and she'd have to put all these creams on, and she couldn't go out. She never, not
Because
that
you
she
have to
was
keep
ever
it
going
moisturized.
anywhere, but yeah, the glycolic peel, and I remember sitting there like, if Mary Kay would just come out with a glycolic. This was in the 90s. I'm talking about the 90s. My mother was getting glycolic pills, but she was getting it done by by a doctor. So yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, and I love. This is one of my favorite products. I think Doreen said it was one of her favorites. Um,
Right.
Roslyn said the same thing. I mean,
And the
they're.
smell,
Mhm,
it smells so
mhm.
good. I just love the
Mhm.
smell of
Uh-huh.
it.
And you feel, I mean, even though it's not an instant gratification, but you
But
know
you
it's
do, you
working because
yes.
you tingle it.
And then you could see it, so you see the brightness of,
You,
you can see the
yes.
brightness.
And
Mhm.
how about the next day when you get up and you wash, you still feel like a
Mhm.
little sensation because it's still
Mhm.
working.
A little. And
Yeah.
then when you put your makeup on, your makeup is laid. After
Yeah.
you do this, that first day after the makeup with this,
Yeah,
laid.
not laying on a dead skin cells like whoop whoop.
Okay? Trying to get into the crevice, trying to find a way to fit in. Foundation looking, trying to settle.
And she said looking like like a snake. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. So
I don't want to talk about it. Ain't ODB. I don't want to talk about it.
And Beverly's like, well, what do you think I look like? I got this whole horse skin going on here.
No, I'm
You know, and I really don't care what I look like. I know what I'm gonna look like after. So this
Afterwards,
is
right?
Boo boo.
Well,
There you go,
don't
man. Boo boo.
but don't they say that? But she's got the skin going on. That's the whole thing that I was trying to. She's got an extra skin. Almost like she's got an extra skin on her.
Yeah.
Um, but
But
here's the
that
thing.
right there, do, that biocellulose, do you know what the patent is for that? That's like a Korean, like the Korean skincare, because
Yeah.
like their technology, like they go in for the skincare. So what this is actually doing is it's setting your face up and it's like actually constricting all, like actually pulling your face together, getting you
Mm-hmm,
snatched. So when
mm-hmm.
you take that off, that face is about to be snatched. It's like a little facial, like a what?
Facelift.
A facelift, a face tuck. Like when
Mm-hmm,
you know what I'm talking about when they be like,
mm-hmm. Refreshing after using that. So let me ask you
and
this. Go ahead, Bev. You go
you
ahead.
know, guys, the best time to use this in the summer, you stick a pack in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. You lay it on your face. OMG.
On a hot summer
That's
day.
ultimate.
refreshing,
The
and
ultimate.
then you just be looking like,
So fresh and so clean, clean. So fresh and so clean, clean.
Hmm.
So
I'm ready.
let me ask you guys something. So while we're talking about prices, because sometimes those of us who have the hood around us, you're going to beauty supply spot and you see those little pouches where you can get those for $4.99. Everybody stop. Stop making those faces. But you know what I'm
I
talking
ain't say
about.
nothing.
And they be like the little pouches, and then you're like, and
From
it is
China.
supposed to, yes. So what's the difference between getting those 4.99s out of the beauty supply place than paying, how much is the box for four?
The box is for
$70.
$70.
Only $70.
$70.
So yeah,
But
but
you
I
also
mean,
know,
we
but
know.
here, think about it like this.
Hmm.
You're paying $70, and that $70 is attached to a beauty consultant who can advise you as to how to use it,
Services.
when to use it, and the best
How?
products for your skin. That
Mhm.
$4, your face get jacked up. You ain't got nobody to call.
Look,
You
Hello.
know,
I tell
And then
people this.
you read the back, and you be like, made in what's that
how
country?
about how about the back is not even in English? How about it's not even in English, so you can't
Mm-mm,
even
it's,
read it.
mm-mm.
My thing, and I tell like this is your passport. Like I don't understand what people want to skimp and oh my god, it's so much money. This is your face. This is what people see. Like there's no hiding this.
Hmm.
So you want to skimp and $4.99? That's like
But am I not lying? You know what I'm talking about. You're on the beauty supply, and you
oh
see
no,
the pack. Okay.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Just like the charcoal, the peeling that they was ripping off their face and
You don't see
having
them no
like
more, right? You don't see them anymore, right?
Mhm.
ripping off their face, and then it was, you know, you-
Yeah, some
now you got
problems.
you have more problems than you started off with. You
Right,
was trying to
right,
get exfoliate your skin, and then now you don't got no skin.
right. Now you got to go to the doctors to heal the skin
Get
that you
skin.
done.
You don't get skin.
Girl. So, so yeah, we need to talk about because those are the things sometimes customers be like trying to hit you with, and even sometimes you see it. You walk in and you be like, "What the?" Right? Okay, so we're gonna move back to also if you're watching guests, you're wondering what we're talking about. We're talking about these night products. These night products that oh my
It's
goodness.
so I just oh man, I can't stop touching my face. My face is so smooth.
Hmm.
And I didn't even put the moisturizer on. So that's the thing too with the chemical peel. You have to remember because you heard Director Michelle say when her mom used to go is give her a lot of creams because you have to moisturize after this treatment. Definitely. So I'm definitely gonna put on the lifting serum and the nighttime, my 3D nighttime moisturizer, just to put all that extra moisture. Matter of fact, let me go get it.
So she's running to get her product. We're gonna go back up to T.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm gonna actually take mine off, but I wanted to show you guys. See, I use my products. So I don't have a lot of areas where it's pulling out of the impurities because I do it 2 to 3 times a week. So it's only, very small patches that I have.
Mhm.
Of course, in my nose,
Mhm.
and I don't see anything lightly across my hairline here.
Can we
So
get a full? Can we get a full shot of your face?
do they want
No,
do
I
they
mean,
want that close
no,
up?
no. I mean, like you know how you hit it on the
Just
screen.
you.
Oh,
Just
Just
you.
you.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She was getting ready to jump in front of the screen.
Right.
Yes, there you go. Now we
There it
can.
is. See
Yes,
your nose? Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
So what
Yeah.
I like to do is my towel that MJ, I have the same towel that MJ was using with the lashes, but it's in the hamper. I just grabbed a warm towel washcloth and I'm just wiping it off. Super, super easy. Just wiping it off. And then the next thing, this is what I do 2 to 3 times a week. Normally Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Um, So what I normally do, and I'll do it together, but I didn't do it. I add my hydrogel patches to it, so I get that full spa
Mm,
experience, right?
mm,
So I'll put on my charcoal mask, then I'll wait, and I'm not being abrasive, lightly wiping it off, making sure I get all the areas. Again, I'm careful of the eye area, right? And then making sure I got all of that off.
mm,
And then I get my hydrogel patches, right? Oh my gosh, these are so phenomenal. So for only $40, you're gonna get 30 pairs. You're gonna use these products, these patches 2 to 3 times a week. Same thing. So everybody gets their spa experience a few times a week because you know why? We deserve it. We deserve it. So these babies, oh look at that.
I
They're
love
crescent.
I love the pink sparklies.
Yes,
Like
yes, yes,
that.
yes.
Oh,
Oh, girl. So they go right around the eye. I mean, some people put the thicker area underneath. I do it this way because I feel like the corner should go in the corner of my eye. But whatever you choose is fine, right? And you want to make sure that it gets you want to cover this corner of your eye as well to prevent or slow down crow's feet. 'Cause you don't want that either,
That's how I use
right?
mine. Mhm.
So I did it this way so that you guys could see it. You can do it either way. You
Mhm.
can
mhm.
have the point out or you can have the point in,
Mhm.
right?
See,
You're gonna keep
see, you know what I
uh-huh.
do when I get real extra? I
Mhm.
put some over the top too, just so that I can have like a full eye
Oh yeah,
experience.
you do a
Oh,
lot.
you know your girl is come on.
Because
You know your
ladies,
girl is extra.
like MJ said, the eye area is not only underneath the eye. You have to take care of the
Yes,
movement
I'll
as
be put it
well.
all over the eye. I just sit
Wait,
there
wait,
like
now I'm look crazy. Now I'm gonna do it because you suggested it.
yeah, I do that. I'm telling
Why
you guys.
not? That's what a girls' night is all about.
Right?
Yep,
Do
right
it, do it,
over,
do it,
right, yep.
do it, do it,
Go
do it.
right there, yep.
There you
Yep,
go.
just like that. Exactly. Yep. That's what I
And you
do.
keep these beauties on for 20 minutes. These are also unisex. We have your charcoal mask is unisex, and all of our skincare supplements are unisex. But some of the men
Mhm.
don't want to feel that way, but they are.
Mhm.
Only difference with the men, the camera's weird.
I know, I know. There you go. Yeah,
Is it
over a
that way?
little bit. There it
Yeah.
is. Over a
I'm
little
looking.
bit, over a little bit. You gonna fix it. There you go. See, you have to go the other way because you did the other one.
Going
There,
backwards.
there
Yeah.
you go. There you go. Yes, just like that. I do,
You know,
guys, don't judge me. You know, your girls extra. I do that.
so you know she goes through these bad boys quickly.
Didn't I tell you I'm a product of my product? It gets written off. It's a beauty regimen.
It is, but you relax and you have your spa time.
Yes.
So what it does, so one thing that most people don't know is that wrinkles stem from lack of hydration.
Hmm.
What these hydrogel patches do is add the hydration back into the eye area. So when you
Yes.
start to see those fine lines and wrinkles, it's because your skin is telling you, I need hydration.
Dry. I'm dry.
Right. So that's what you want to do. That's why, and another thing some people don't know is as you get older, your skin gets drier. Your skin changes
Mhm.
every 7 years. So you need to change your skincare regimen. You need to add more supplements to your skincare regimen and make sure that you address these issues. People don't realize that. I had a class last night, and most of the women were between, let's say, 40 and 55. And when I followed up with them, a couple of them were like, well, when I asked them what their skincare regimen was, they're like, well, I don't really use anything. I said, okay. And it's one woman was like, well, I I just use water. And I said, so you
Vaseline.
use right?
Did she hit you with the Vaseline?
Yes, she did. And I said to her, well, let me tell you this. Your skin is the largest organ on your body. You need to take care of it so it can take care of you. And she said, you know what, you're right. And as soon as I said that, she said, well, I'll take the whole set. You got it. And I wrote because you really that
Would that
way.
be cash or charge, my lady?
Right, exactly. You have to think that way. If you do not take care of your largest organ, that all that aging that you claim you don't want is going to catch up to you real quick.
Hmm.
So think about that, ladies. Think about that and keep that
All
in
that
mind.
black they think don't be sagging.
Right,
That
and that's
don't
what I
crack.
said.
Be cracking.
I said that. I said black don't crack, but blacks up.
But it's sad, honey.
hmm So 20 minutes, guys. You take these off, and then all of the leftover residue that's there, all the lusciousness, all the goodness, you just tap it into your eyes. Anytime you apply eye cream, any
Mm-hmm.
type of eye product, you want to use your ring finger and you want to tap it in. Don't pull, don't tug, because one of the things that happens is with that pulling and tugging, and when you're rubbing your eyes really hard, you can burst the capillaries underneath your eyes, causing those dark circles. It's very hard to get rid of them if you don't take care of it and use the right supplements to reduce the look of those. Oh.
So let's move on down to Beverly, who's getting ready to show us what's up under that mask. This is
Yes,
so
Billy.
cool. Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and then just the tap.
All that
Yes, there it
goodness.
is. Tap.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes.
Guys,
Okay, guys.
if you could feel
Those of
my
you
face.
watching, please give emojis to how you feel about that. Everyone
And you see what I'm
watching,
doing, right? I'm
emojis to
tapping.
that. Mm.
I am
Emoji,
not
emoji, emoji
rubbing.
time.
I'll jumpstart it because I know how I feel just watching.
You
I'm
see my
so
skin?
excited. Yes, girl. Yes.
Mhm.
You see
It's
my
glowing
skin?
like I don't know what.
They're
I'm
very
ready.
old enough to be on this panel.
Mm. I don't
Yes,
know.
Roz. Yes, Roslyn. Yes. That's seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 thumbs up. And how many? Yes, Tarika. Yes, smiley face. Love, 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 love. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, Rosemary. A big heart, of course. Yes,
You
emoji
see?
time. Show
And
the guests
again,
that are watching because some of them are shy. Emoji time.
Beautiful, girl.
Yes.
guys,
Yes.
I'm showing you, I'm just going in so you can see my skin. According
Yes.
to Mahalia, I am the product of my product.
Wow.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
Yes.
using Mary Kay for over 30 years, okay?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And it
Yes.
shows.
Yes. Absolutely. All even. One nice complexion. Nice. Nice. All right. Yes, Iris. Three hearts. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited about these night products. I am ready to go. get my tea and put on. I don't know which one I want to put on. I like what Tamika got going on too. But Hadia got us doing the big patch
Right.
looking like
But
a fly at night. But it's cool. Uh huh.
but you know what? You know what would be great though? The eye patches. You put on the eye patches and then put on the biocellulose.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Mhm.
remember the top of the what you call it comes down on top of your eye.
Right,
Yeah.
So
right,
you have all
So
that.
You
that's what
don't
I'm
have
right.
saying.
any areas missing.
Because how see, like the way I told T, like I tell my customers that like,
Mhm.
and I'm not like I do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you see the moisture I put. So this is the moisture that I put back into my skin.
Oh my gosh, one of my
So I use
moisturizer
the
gel,
skin,
yes. Mhm.
I remember
and
that,
then I
Tamika.
use my moisturizer, and then I use this little baby.
My fave.
This is just like a extra like tall glass of water.
Yes.
Hmm.
After
Mhm.
like the treatments for like when I do the my chemical peel just to put all that moisture back in, like you
Again.
said, that
Hmm.
extra hydration. I do all of, I use it all, I put that all back in.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you guys see, I don't look greasy. I don't look like a glowworm. My face is, glowing naturally, not the, patent leather kind of glow.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Not Vaseline, like heavy
Right.
Vaseline. Like you get ready to
A
fight.
black patent leather shoe.
Get ready to
And
fight.
you can
Get
use
ready to
any of
fight.
those moisturizers. After I'm done with my eye treatment, I'm going to use my gel mask, put it on,
Hmm.
and then I'll wash it off in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Awesome.
everybody has to remember,
Awesome.
once you mask, you always have to moisturize afterwards. So, so important.
Awesome. Awesome.
And that's
Awesome.
what's so amazing, right? Because look, we all have our own faves and our own regimens that we do, but we still get that phenomenal outcome, right? It's just
Mhm.
everybody, because when you're like, oh, T, your face looks so nice, and you're like, oh, I did this. And it's like different, but the same. And it's
Right.
all interchangeable. Like you can use it all. Like, and that's what's great, right? So it's not like I'm on one Mary Kay regime and I only have to stick to my skincare. We can
Mhm.
all use everything that we all just tried, like tomorrow.
Right.
So
And it's all formulated to work together, which is amazing.
And as a
amazing.
consultant, you should be your best customer.
Yep. Mhm. Are they
Yes,
interchangeable
Rosalind
during
has
the
a
See it?
week?
question.
You see
Mhm.
it?
Question. They are interchangeable during the week.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You don't have to stick to
So
one.
right. So if I do this, like let's say I do the chemical peel, today is what, Friday? Like Sunday, I may do the charcoal mask.
Mhm.
Just
Oh,
like,
one of the things I neglected to say with the charcoal mask, it also helps to tighten the pores. If you have someone who has large pores,
hmm
it helps to tighten those pores as well as our pore minimizer.
And then
yep.
something like this microdermabrasion would come into play if you have
Upside
somebody
down.
that's just like you just said that.
That says upside
Yeah.
down.
Oh, thank you. I feel like number
Right.
45 with the Bible. I will not tell a lie. I really do use this one, but I haven't used it in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't used microdermabrasion in a whole year, and you want to know why? Because I fell in love with the three that you guys were talking about. So I kind of pushed this to the side for a whole year because I fell in love with those. But here's the deal. I picked this back up. I want to say last week, and it was just like a breath of fresh air, and I realized how much I love this as well because it's instant and it's like pow, you right
Yeah.
away your skin feels like baby soft. So it is amazing that you have all of these products tonight to try, for you to try and guest if you are watching, very important to talk to your beauty consultant because she will advise you just as Rosalind asked a question and questions will come across, and you got to be careful not to use this back to back or use this with the glycolic peel. You got to just know when to use it and when not, and what not to use and how many times, because I don't have to use this twice a week.
Hmm.
I can use this once a month because I'm using the other products. So, anybody have any more questions? And Rosalind, you're laughing at us because we're so silly. And we just love to get on and just talk about these products because we're so in love with them. But I'm just going to tell you this. Wait till after January 26th. It's about to go
Mhm.
down because there's just, Mary Kay's just going to start throwing more. I'm just telling you. More stuff. So hold on tight. Get ready. Right? And thank you so much for joining us tonight. Is there a guest tonight? Because we want to acknowledge you. If you're a guest watching and you learned something about our skincare, put your hand up because we want to make sure we acknowledge you. Okay. All right. And panel, as always, you're amazing. So we're going to meet in the back because we got some special goodies going on back there. That's what we do. That's how we do. Okay. We might make some phone calls, some crank phone calls to some of you guys out there. So if you get a strange call talking about, have you ever tried Mary Kay? You know it's coming from us. Okay. So have fun. Have fun. Always laugh. Be joyful. Love, laugh. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I
Good
know.
night, guys. We have something great for you next week.
Yes.
Bring a friend. Bring a friend. Bring a friend.
Or three.